Merry Christmas to you all. Let's begin. Hey, this is Orlando with Elisha Record Studio. Another tutorial for you guys today, another video. And this is Christmas week, so I just decided to do something for you guys, something that I can actually give to you as a present for Christmas. So as you can see here, everything is red, green in my screen, and it's pretty festive. And there's a surprise for you at the end, so stay at the end. Let's begin here. So I sit down today, I end up making this beat that I have here, and I want to share with you. I'm gonna explain everything that I did, how I work with beats, and how I do the whole process really quick so you guys can see track by track what I do. Again, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. You know the drill. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. You know the drill. On this beat today, we have something super simple, and you're gonna see that it's super familiar, and it's a Christmas song that you probably have heard before, and it's one of my favorites. So here it is. That's the main theme. Of course, that's Mary, Did You Know? This is getting interesting. So as I was doing that, I was thinking about building the whole song, maybe record it, I don't know, crazy stuff. But at the end, I just decided I'm gonna do something completely different. I'm gonna be way off of what I was supposed to do. What I end up doing is going to arcade, one of these vocal lines that they have, and it sounds like this. After that, this is going crazy, so I'm gonna play the whole thing for you guys to listen, and we will discuss at the end. pretty cool. So we have a drum loop here, we have 808s, and here I have an 808 parallel. I'm gonna explain that in a second. We have our piano, we have another piano that is doing another melody. We have an arcade sample here, another sample as well, and we have sleigh bells. So that's it. It's 8 tracks basically, 9 if you count the vocals at the beginning, of course. But it's a pretty simple arrangement, but it sounds full. So here's what I did. So for the drums, let's start with the drums really quick. For the drums, I'm using multipass. I love this tool. It's amazing for doing processing in multiple bands individually. So we have a little bit of compression in transient shapers all over the place here, and a little bit of distortion here in the low mid bands. So drum bus finalizer, it's one of the presets there that I really like, and I tune it down depending on the drum sound. Of course, move a little bit the threshold in the compression so it sounds good. I'm using a little bit of fresh air, just a tiny bit, for those drums, just to bring a little bit more life to it. 808, I'm using track spacer. The drum loop, actually, it's side chain with the 808. So basically those two things. So it's only looking at the low end, and it's only affecting that. So it's only gonna move that on this side. So whenever the kick hits, it's gonna dog there the 808. That's pretty much it for the main 808. Then I duplicated actually that track, that 808, added to it track spacer as well, also doing the same. And I added the virtual mix rack, and there's a preset that's called 808 Wakey. And that thing, I play a little bit with the saturation, added this compressor, also the monster compressor. So that gave that 808 a different sound, and here's how it sounds by itself. It's a little bit more saturated sound, and that's complementing the main 808. So I just mix a little bit of that with the regular 808, and that's how it sounds, two of them. Just to give it a little bit more grit to the 808. On the piano, I put a virtual mix rack as well, and I'm using a preset that it's called piano there on the classic strip. I turned it down because it was too hot, and I added this Blackbird 47 mic, and it's given it a different sound to it. So without. It's giving it a little bit more warmth to the sound. The only thing that I'm missing here that I forgot to put in is actually cutting a little bit the low end, so it doesn't mess with the low end on the 808 actually. So let's take a look at that. I love that sound of that piano as well. That piano is from Labs. It's absolutely free, so you can go and download it. That's a piano that I love. Here we have another piano sample. And the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the low end on that. We have some voices again from Arcade. I show you that already. Those vocals are pretty cool. I did nothing to it, as you can see here. I don't want to touch that. And we have another sample here. Also getting rid of the low end there to keep everything clean. We have another sample here. Also cleaning a little bit the low end there. We have the sleigh bells, fun stuff. This is the Christmas touch. So let's take a listen to that. Getting rid of that low end, you saw it there. Quick tip for you guys: if you see a source that it's, just pure high end, check. Either way, check with an EQ that can show you the spectrum. Some of those sources have low end in them, and if you don't clean them, it's gonna muddy up the low end as well. So I don't want that happen to you. Just take care of that and you should have no issues whatsoever. So what I'm using on the mix bus is virtual mix rack. I'm using the beat enhancer. This is new. This one is pretty awesome. It can take your beats from this to this. I turn it down a little bit. Just need to match the volume always. Just remember to do that. Don't get into the hype of more volume, because more volume is gonna sound actually amazing at first. Volume can deceive you. Tone it back until you get the same volume as before, and then switch back on and off. You're gonna see the difference. After that, I have Go Fuzz. Go Fuzz is just doing a little bit of tame, 25% and recover 10%, giving it a little bit more balance to the mix with regards to EQ. So let's take a listen before. Nice. I have Soothe also. There's a preset there that's called Balance to the Grammy Awards. It's a pretty cool one. It's cleaning up just a little bit more the whole thing. So let's take a listen to that before and after. Giving it that little bit extra and balancing a little bit more as well. It's really subtle stuff. After that, I have the SSL bus compressor. That's just to glue a little bit more everything. And then after that, I'm using the virtual tape machine from Slate. I just love this plugin. Before and after all the plugins in the mix bus. Just keep it outside of clipping zone actually. So if you like it, here's the deal. I'm gonna release all of the tracks and I'm gonna give you this beat absolutely free. Yes, so that's my Christmas gift to you. Hope you guys like it. So I'm gonna make it available. It's gonna be in the download link. So go ahead and check that out and download the tracks. And if you happen to record something to this beat, please let me know about it. In all social media, you can reach me out at Elisha Records or at Orlando D. Alvarez. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys like it. Again, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. You know the drill. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any other videos. And until next video, guys, don't stress, do your best, be blessed, forget the rest. See you in the next tutorial. Merry Christmas to you all.